Hi guys, Tom Morrison here, and today we're going to take you through an awesome warm-up that you can use for your squats. So the very first thing we're going to do, we're going to just do a warm-up round first of all, just to get ourselves moving. So we're not focused on getting as low as we can just yet, we're just getting the move first. So Jenni's going to bend over, she's going to touch her toes, she's then going to hold on to her toes, and she's going to try and pull herself down into as much of a squat as she can. So she's trying to pretend that she's just got a normal person's flexibility at the minute. So this is where you'll be sitting about. Rock yourself from side to side a couple of times. Then from there, put your hands on the floor. You're going to bring one leg back into a nice deep lunge position. You're then going to just try and sink your hips down nice and low. Press your chest up. You're trying to lift through the chest as much as you can. Try and drop the back hip down to the floor as much as you can, so your knees off the floor here, and just rock yourself side to side a couple of times. And then you're just going to bring that leg back up to the squat again. And then sit yourself down a wee bit lower, and then you're going to change legs. So you're going to bring the other leg. And then the same idea, you're going to sink down that hip as much as you can, squeeze your bum on the back leg, lift that chest up as much as you can. Remember, squats are full body movements, so you're thinking about the upper body as well. And then from there, she steps herself back up, and then she's going to step her leg out to the side a little bit, and she's going to put herself into a nice Cossack position. So just go to wherever you feel that you're getting a nice stretch on the inside of the straight leg, and you're trying to push the knee over the toe as much as you can on the bent leg. And then she's going to stand herself up, and she's going to swap sides. She brings herself down, gets that nice stretch on the inside of the straight leg again, and the knee is far over the toe. And then you're just going to repeat that cycle again. So we're going to go through that 3 times. So she bends over, touches the toes. Now you're trying to get that a little bit lower. So she sinks herself down. So there we go, that's Jenni squat. Now we're nice and low. We're rocking around side to side again, trying to lift the chest up that wee bit more again, move the knees about. Then she's going to step back for that lunge position again. Try and drop the hip down a bit more, squeeze the bum a bit more, rock around side to side, lift the chest up as much as you can, and then step the leg back up into the squat again, and then step back with the other leg, drop the hip down, wiggle around. This time you're trying to get a wee bit more range of motion because we're starting to get ready for squats. And then she steps herself back up, and then this time with your Cossacks, what you're going to do is try and stay down the whole time. So she's going to go down into her Cossack, give herself that little bit of a wiggle, and then instead of coming back up, she's going to drag herself across as low as she can to the other side. And then it's quite nice to do that again. Just drag yourself across to the other side. And then you're going to do one more round of that hip circuit. So you're going to do 3 rounds of that in total. Then we're going to go into some core activation. So what Jenni's going to do is going to lie down. We're going to go through the 360 core strength. She's going to get into a dead bug position first of all. So she's trying to push her lower back into the ground, and then from there she's going to lift the legs up. She's going to turn the toes in so they're faced in, pointed at each other, and then from there what she's going to do is opposite arm, opposite leg, drop them down. Looks like I'm a Jedi right now. And she's going to bring them back up again, and she's going to swap sides, drop them down, bring them back up again, all the time thinking about that tension in the core. So you take a breath in into your belly, try and think about trying to crush that air in your belly, and then you're trying to move your limbs while maintaining that, but you still should be able to breathe. And check your neck's nice and relaxed as well, so turn your head left and right. Then we're going to do the sides. So she's going to roll over a little bit into a nice side plank position. She's going to stagger the feet, so one foot slightly in front, other foot behind. She doesn't just lift her hips up here, she drags, imagine she's squeezing the ball here, and she lifts up and she holds that position. Again, turn the head left and right, make sure she's nice and relaxed. Make sure you've got a bit of pressure through the front leg and the back leg. And then from there, she can roll herself over into just a standard plank position. And again, she's trying to think about that little bit of a tuck, making sure she's feeling everything, and put a bit of tension into this, okay? So you're not just hanging out in this position, you're not just holding the position. Squeeze your fists, drag down, squeeze your glutes as much as you can, push your feet into the floor, make yourself shake as if someone's put some money in you in your, one of those weird vibrating beds. Make yourself have a bit of tension. Then from there, you're going to do the other side of the side plank, whatever side we didn't do. There we go. So be careful if you're doing this like in the gym before, you might roll out the gym. You need to be careful, so just try and stay in the one spot. You don't want to be annoying other people in the gym. And make sure, so you've done both sides of the side plank, you've done the front, you've done the back. So that's your 360 core strength activation. Then from there, get yourself primed for the movement you're going to be doing. So we're going to be doing some squats, but we're going to be doing them with maximal tension. So as if you're doing a 1 rep max. So Jenni's going to put her hands in front, she's going to squeeze them as much as she can, thinks about lifting the chest as much as she can, and then she thinks about dragging herself down through her hips as much as she can. She's going to grab the ground with her toes as much as she can, and she's thinking as if she had weight on here, and then she slowly drives herself back up again, and you're going to do 3 reps like that. Nice breath in, brace as if it was a heavy weight, and at any point I should be able to shake Jenni And she wouldn't lose her position, so she's absolutely fine. You're thinking about strength here. You're thinking about the movements you're about to do, and this is your practice for your heavy lifting. Awesome. So after that, we've got the hips warmed up, we've got the core warmed up, and you have done the movement you're about to do with your body weight. Then after that, you can move into your barbell sets or your kettlebell sets, whatever weighted squat variation that you're looking to do that day. So add that in to your warm-ups, make sure you do it nice and regularly, and you'll get a lot better at it over time as well. So you want to see your Cossack improve, your deep lunge improve, and your squat improve as well. Okay, guys?